Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Catching Up. I'm your host, Lauren Kalil. If you like listening to us chat about CrossFit news and everything that's going on in the sport, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Today we have Haley Adams on the show after taking the crown from the Syndicate Crown Semifinal. Man, how does it feel to have stood on top of that podium?
Geez, it was such a good feeling, like knowing that all the hard work is paying off, but also that I'm on the right track leading into Madison. So it was amazing.
And you were the first weekend of semifinals, so you even get some extra time to train before the games.
Yeah, I think that's a huge advantage, and just being able to take this like rest week and not like stress out, and then having extra time to train for the games, I think is going to be huge. So I'm really thankful that I was the first week.
So the Syndicate Crown ended. You stood on top of the podium. Are you taking the entire week off? What are some of the things that you've been up to since standing on top of the podium?
Yeah, I told myself that I would take Monday through Thursday basically off, which has been really hard. I want to go work out so badly, but I know that I need the rest. And then I'll just start moving and like working out more tomorrow. But yeah, I honestly usually after competitions I don't want to do anything. Like I just want to sit on my couch and do nothing. I don't want to go on a hike. I don't want to go do anything fun. I just want to sit down. Like my mom every time is like, "Haley, honey, do you want to go do something?" I'm like, "No, I just want to sit right here in peace. That's it." So
I just want to sit in peace on my couch in my
yes,
sweats.
yes, that's it. That's it.
Sometimes you have to take advantage of that, especially with
Yeah,
how hard you work and train to get to that. You just got to take a load off.
yeah.
Are there any fun like TV shows that you've been binging this week?
Um, Not a huge TV person, but I'm obviously watching the new Kardashian show. Uh, yeah, I guess that's about it.
All right, there you go. Little
Mm-hmm.
bit of downtime before training again.
Yeah.
Going going back to Syndicate and kind of recapping the weekend. I mean, all weekend long, you just kept ticking up that leaderboard, and you've talked about it so much. Everyone's been talking about it, but you've put so much hard work and dedication specifically into building that strength and lifting. Even though you took a 23rd on that first event with the lift, you still hit 200 pounds on the complex, which it seemed like you were really proud of that.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to be like excited when you have someone like beside you that's doing that for like 245 and you're like, "Oh, well, how am I supposed to be proud of this 200?" But I just look back at like where I started and where I've come from and how much work I've tried to put in and that this is my journey and I can't compare it to anyone else's. So I feel like I have to be
Mhm.
proud of that and I'm obviously still getting stronger for me. So yeah, it's all good things.
I think that's a great mindset. And for anybody watching, you'll really know how much strength Haley has put in. If you
Yeah.
even go look at like the 2020 games and look at her now, her muscles, they are growing. She's looking good.
I'm trying.
But the cool thing about, especially since it was the first event, you got the lifting kind of out of the way, but then it seemed like every event from there on really was in your wheelhouse. I mean, you took two first place finishes, one second, two thirds. Which of those events would you say was like the biggest success for you?
I would say honestly, the second event on the first day, I was really shocked at how I did on that one, just because I felt like it was a like bigger girl event, like more power output, and just like the sled, bike, and everything. So I was super pumped with how I did on that one. It's more just like grunt work. So yeah.
How does it feel to like be back in person and in lanes next to each other? There were a few close finishes between you and other athletes, like diving with the foot with the tracker through the
Yeah.
finish line. What were those moments like for you?
Those moments are honestly some of my favorite of competition. But it just, oh, it's the best feeling, and it's so fun getting the crowd involved and having like my family at the end and everyone screaming, and yeah, I just will never take that for granted.
And it seemed like the whole like Mayhem crew, all of the Mayhem athletes that were there, you guys might have arguably had the biggest fan base in the stands.
Yeah, we definitely had the best for sure. It was so
What
loud.
is it? What is it like when you see all of those people and like faces that you actually know cheering you on, screaming your name?
Yeah, I remember I was looking up because our rower was like at the end of the last 1K. I was looking up and I was like, "Oh, there's such and such. There's such and such." Just trying to like distract myself from the 1K. Just like look up every 100 meters. But that was such a good feeling, and just seeing all like familiar faces, I just felt like safe, you know. So
After Saturday going into the final day, did you, and looking at the workouts, obviously, did you think, hey, I think I can actually win this weekend?
yeah, I had a little bit of doubts after the first event, but then I knew that like everything else was gonna be okay for me. But I was gonna keep trying chipping away, and then after the end of the second day, I was like, okay, I think I can do it.
Before you went to Syndicate, was the goal to podium or stand on the top of the leaderboard, or was it really just, hey, like I'm kind of working through normal training. I just need to get my games ticket and then back to work?
Yeah, I mean the goal is just to get back to the games, but like for myself personally, I don't want to just show up and just like have a mediocre performance. Like I want to show that come Madison, like I'll be even more ready. So I wanted to have a good performance.
I mean, you definitely proved it to everybody that you're not just showing up to coast through. I mean, you killed it out there. Looking back at the whole weekend, what was your favorite moment?
Probably crossing the finish line after the last event. That was a really cool moment, and having all my friends and family right there, knowing that I finally won. That was really cool.
Any big like celebration, feast, get together that you had after that?
Yeah, my all my family and friends that came to watch, we went to Mellow Mushroom, and then we went to Insomnia Cookies.
Okay, wait, what's your favorite insomnia cookie flavor?
Well, I had like this, it's called like a Big Witch or something. And I got two cookies, and then in the middle was ice cream. It was Cookie Monster ice cream. It had like Oreos, cookie dough. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was blue. My
I
mouth was
didn't
blue.
even
It was so good. I was like a little kid.
I didn't even know that they made those there. I'm gonna need to get one next time. That sounds
Yeah,
very good.
it was so, so good.
So I want to get to know you a little bit better with some fun rapid fire questions. So bear with me. You don't need to get super in depth in them unless like a question has a story behind it, then by all means tell us that story. First one, what's your favorite pump up song?
Oh, it kind of changes.
Based on whether it's like a lift or a cardio piece
It's
or
definitely a rap song. Any kind of
can you
like
rap some of the lyrics for us?
probably not. It's
Fair.
probably kind of hardcore rap song.
Okay, so anything hardcore rap.
Yeah.
What is your go-to snack at the gym?
I don't really eat when I'm at the gym, but probably rice cakes.
What flavor rice cakes?
Everything flavor.
Oh, like a everything bagel flavor? Almost?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've seen those. Man, I'm
It's
learning so
so
much
good.
about food from you.
So good. So good.
What is your favorite non-CrossFit activity or hobby?
It's a hard question. I don't really do much. Maybe shopping. I like to shop. Like
Okay,
play with
that's
cats.
cats and shopping. I think that those are fair hobbies.
Yeah.
What is, or do you have any rituals or like a lucky pair of something that you put on before competing?
Um, no, I don't.
Anything that you do when you're standing like in the corral area that you do every single time, like listen to like a song before, pray, like I don't know.
I guess just visualize what I'm about to do. That's it.
So at the last event, were you visualizing yourself on the podium?
I was more just being like, just attack the workout in front of you because it was a high skill workout. So I was like, you need to focus.
Focus, get your mind ready.
Focus. Yes.
What is your go-to cheat meal?
Any kind of ice cream or like pasta.
Ooh, what do you like in your pasta?
Well, actually, I like lasagna.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love lasagna.
too.
Do-
Olive Garden.
From Olive Garden.
Yeah. It's the best.
Girl, we need to bring you to a real authentic Italian restaurant
No,
and then
Olive
we'll
Garden.
see.
Olive Garden. The best.
She's like, change my mind. It's not going to
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
So I interviewed Rich and Andrea before Syndicate, and I was talking to them a little bit about you because something that I think is so fun is all of like the TikToks that, you share on social media and the fun, like little quirky things behind the scene. But they told me that they will not do a TikTok with you. So I'm interested how you could potentially convince the whole Mayhem crew, maybe even get Guy in there to do one.
Well, actually, Andrea has sent me videos saying, "Can we do this dance?" So that is not the truth. She's embarrassed. But yeah, I kind of gave up on that. I'm like, they're missing out themselves if they don't want to get on TikTok. They're just hating as they scroll through their Instagram reels. I'm like, I saw that video like a month ago. It's not so funny anymore. Yeah, I've given up on that.
You're the one that kind of keeps them relevant with everything that's going on.
Yeah, like laugh at a video. I'm like, that was literally like a month ago. What are you laughing at?
I mean, Guy does a couple like dancing and he has like, his dab that he does after.
He's a very good dancer.
I feel like you two should definitely collab on something.
It takes me a while though to learn something and where he just like picks it up. I'm like, I can't keep up. So
dance off, improv on the spot.
Yeah.
So now that, Syndicate's over, you're getting through your, rest and recovery. What does training look like from here until Madison?
It's gonna be a ton of hard work. It's my favorite time of the year. Get outside, just such long days and doing stuff outside the box. Yeah, it's always such a grind and it goes by so fast, even though the days feel so long. That is truly my favorite time of the year, and I'm so excited to work so hard.
What is the ultimate goal at the games this year for you?
Podium. Try again.
Why do you think this is the year that you can make that happen?
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. It was the goal last year. The goal this year. Yeah.
Anything that you took away from last year that has maybe shifted your training a bit, or has it just been, we're going to consistently work on the same weaknesses and make them like a little bit of damage control because your strengths are so strong?
Right. Yeah. That's, I mean, basically what we took from last year was just like, it was kind of the events, couldn't do anything about it. So yeah, just keep working on what we were working on last year too, this year. Yeah.
Haley, I am so excited to see you back in Madison, and you just stood on the podium. What great momentum to have going into the rest of your season.
Definitely a big confidence booster. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us. Congratulations and good luck on the next stage. We'll see you at the games.
Thank you.